I tested some of the best PS5 monitors of 2025, and in this video I'm gonna rank them in a tier list based on their value for money, overall performance, and more. Links to all of the products will be in the description below. BenQ Mobiuz EX240. This 1080p monitor gives you solid gaming performance with 165Hz refresh rate and FreeSync premium support for smooth gameplay. The IPS panel delivers decent colors and viewing angles, but the HDR implementation is pretty weak. I mean, it's there, but don't expect anything mind-blowing. While the built-in speakers are a nice bonus, they're only 2.5 watt and sound pretty basic. For PS5 gaming specifically, it supports 1080p at 120Hz, which is nice, but I'm putting this in the average tier, since there are better options at this price point. LG34GS95QEB. The picture quality on this ultra-wide OLED is absolutely stunning with those deep inky blacks and vibrant colors. Gaming feels incredibly responsive with that 240Hz refresh rate and near instantaneous response time. The downside is you'll see black bars on the sides when gaming on PS5 since consoles don't support ultra-wide resolutions, but it still downscales 4K signals beautifully. The aggressive 800R curve might take some getting used to, but man, the overall package is so good that I'm confidently placing this in the great tier. MSI MPG271Q X. This QD-OLED display is an absolute beast. We're talking 360Hz refresh rate with virtually zero motion blur and incredibly vivid colors. The response time is insanely fast at 0.03 ms, making it perfect for competitive gaming. It even comes with a heatsink instead of a fan for quiet operation. What really seals the deal is the reasonable price point for what you're getting, plus that sweet 3-year burn-in warranty. This is a no-brainer god-tier pick for me. It's basically everything you could want in a gaming monitor. Dell S2722DGM. The VA panel gives you that nice 3000:1 contrast ratio, which makes games look pretty punchy. You're getting solid gaming performance with 165Hz refresh rate and FreeSync premium support. The downside is there's some noticeable black smearing in dark scenes, which is typical for VA panels. The build quality feels premium though, and the price is pretty reasonable for what you get. While it lacks HDR support, I'm putting this in the good tier because it offers great value for budget-conscious gamers who want a 1440p experience. Pixio PXC277 Advanced. A 27-inch 1440p panel that delivers a 165Hz refresh rate and 1 ms response time for just $240. The VA panel gives excellent contrast with deep blacks, and gaming performance is surprisingly good with minimal ghosting on the low overdrive setting. The HDR support is very limited though, and the tilt-only stand is pretty basic. For budget gamers who want a solid 1440p experience without breaking the bank, this hits the sweet spot. So I'm placing this in the average tier. It gets the job done for the price but doesn't wow me. Asus ROG Swift PG32U CDM. This 32-inch beast rocks a 4K resolution at 240Hz with some of the best picture quality I've seen. The QD-OLED panel delivers incredible contrast with perfect blacks and vibrant colors that really pop. Gaming performance is flawless with near-instant response times, and you get premium features like USB-C with 90-watt power delivery and KVM support. The price tag is hefty, but the visual experience is absolutely mind-blowing. Definitely deserves god-tier status for pushing the boundaries of what gaming monitors can do. Alienware AW3423DWF. The QD-OLED ultra-wide delivers stunning HDR with perfect blacks and incredible color saturation. Motion handling is buttery smooth at 165Hz with virtually no ghosting, and the 21:9 aspect ratio creates an immersive gaming experience. The curve is just right at 1800R without causing distortion. While the HDR brightness can be inconsistent and the stand is quite deep, the overall package is phenomenal. This is a clear god-tier pick for anyone wanting an ultra-wide gaming experience. Alienware AW2725DF. Rocking a 360Hz refresh rate on a 27-inch QD-OLED panel, this monitor is built for competitive gaming. The motion clarity is incredible with near instantaneous response times, and it still delivers gorgeous colors and perfect blacks. While it lacks Dolby Vision and internal speakers, the gaming performance is exceptional. For esports players who want both speed and visual quality, this is a fantastic option, definitely earning its spot in great tier. MSI MPG321U X. This 32-inch QD-OLED beast delivers stunning 4K visuals with perfect blacks and vibrant colors that make games pop. The 240Hz refresh rate with low input lag makes it super responsive for competitive gaming, and it has full PS5 compatibility with HDMI 2.1. While it lacks Dolby Visual support, the HDR performance is still excellent for making those next-gen titles shine. I'm putting this in the great tier because while it's nearly perfect for PS5 gaming, the price point and missing Dolby Vision hold it back from true greatness. Acer Nitro XV275K. The mini LED backlighting with 576 zones gives this monitor decent HDR performance with bright highlights that can hit up to 956 nits. While it handles motion well at high refresh rates, there's noticeable ghosting at lower frame rates, and the input lag increases significantly at 60Hz, which isn't great for PS5 gaming. The contrast can also be a bit wonky with fine details, making text look grayish instead of pure black. Given these mixed results, especially with that input lag issue, I'm comfortable placing this one in the good tier. It's solid but has some notable drawbacks. Philips Evnia 49M2C8900. Rocking a massive 49-inch super ultra-wide display with QD-OLED technology and 240Hz refresh rate, the HDR performance is impressive with over 1000 nits peak brightness, but there are some issues with HDR accuracy in default mode. The biggest problem for PS5 users is that consoles don't support ultra-wide gaming, so you'll be stuck with black bars on the sides. That's why I'm dropping this into average tier. It's an impressive monitor, but it's just not designed with console gaming in mind. Samsung Odyssey OLED G8. This QD-OLED display absolutely crushes it with near instantaneous response times and exceptional motion clarity. The HDR performance is outstanding with deep inky blacks and no blooming around bright objects. Plus, it makes colors look incredibly vivid and realistic. Gaming feels incredibly responsive thanks to the low input lag, and it handles console gaming beautifully. I have to put this in the God tier, it's just that good at everything it does, delivering a perfect balance of image quality and gaming performance that makes PS5 games look and feel amazing. Dell G2724D. A 27-inch 1440p display with a 165Hz refresh rate that delivers decent gaming performance but nothing extraordinary. The contrast ratio is better than most IPS panels, and it gets bright enough to fight glare, but HDR performance is terrible with poor local dimming. While it has good ergonomics and viewing angles, it's quite bare bones without features like USB ports or even an audio jack. For the price point and what it offers, I'm putting this in the average tier. LG UltraGear 32GS95UE. This 32-inch OLED beast comes with an incredible dual mode feature that lets you switch between 4K 240Hz and 1080p 480Hz with just one button press. The WOLED panel delivers outstanding contrast and excellent HDR performance, plus it has some of the best built-in speakers I've seen in a monitor with the Pixel sound technology. While it's pricey and has some minor issues with the screen vignetting, the versatility and performance make this an easy great tier pick for me. Alienware AW2524HF. This absolute monster of a gaming monitor rocks a 500Hz refresh rate with incredibly low input lag and super fast response times. The FreeSync Premium support works great with PS5 and you get 2 DisplayPort inputs, which is pretty rare. While it sacrifices resolution for speed with this 1080p panel, the motion clarity is absolutely insane. For competitive players who need every possible advantage, I can't help but put this in the God tier. It's just that good. AOC Q27G3XMN. A 27-inch VA panel that brings Mini LED technology to a surprisingly affordable price point. With 336 dimming zones and display HDR 1000 certification, it hits impressive brightness levels up to 1200 nits and it delivers excellent contrast. The 180Hz refresh rate is solid, though there's still some slight VA smearing in dark scenes. While it's great value for HDR gaming, some blooming is visible when viewing from angles. Considering the price-to-performance ratio, this lands comfortably in good tier for me. Gigabyte M28U. This 4K monitor delivers crisp visuals at 144Hz and comes with HDMI 2.1 ports, making it perfect for PS5 gaming at 4K 120Hz. The IPS panel gives great viewing angles and color accuracy, but honestly the HDR performance is pretty weak and the contrast isn't great for darkroom gaming. I love the built-in KVM switch for connecting multiple devices, and the price point is really competitive for what you get. Looking at everything it offers and its limitations, I'm putting this in the average tier. It's decent for PS5 gaming, but there are better options out there. Gigabyte M27Q X. The 1440p resolution paired with that insane 240Hz refresh rate makes this monitor super smooth for gaming, though you won't get the full benefits on PS5. The colors are fantastic out of the box, and I really dig the KVM switch feature for productivity. Unfortunately, it lacks HDMI 2.1 bandwidth, so you can't take full advantage of PS5's capabilities. While it's a beast for PC gaming, considering its PS5 limitations, but still solid overall performance, I'm placing this one in good tier. It's great if you're also a PC gamer who occasionally plays on PS5. Gigabyte Aorus FO32U2P. This QD-OLED piece rocks a gorgeous 32-inch 4K display with incredible contrast and color performance. The 240Hz refresh rate and near instantaneous response time make it incredibly smooth, and it handles HDR content beautifully. While it's definitely on the pricier side, the picture quality is absolutely stunning with those deep inky blacks that OLED is known for. Given its premium features and outstanding performance, but considering its high price point, I'm putting this in the good tier. It's an amazing display that's probably overkill for most PS5 gamers. Alright guys, thanks for watching. I hope this video helped you pick the PS5 monitors for you. If you have any questions, drop a comment below. Links to all of these products mentioned in this video will be in the description. Alright, peace out.